What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Porsha Williams, all I gotta say is you poor, misguided country bumpkin. You poor baby. Y'all, in the words I never thought I would say, actually I did, because Portia's always shown her intelligence. Simon is running deep game on Porsha. Simon is coming for Portia's Real Housewives of Atlanta check. Porsha busy making TikToks for her idiots online, not realizing that Simon is winning and she don't even see the game. Baby, just like that egghead man ran game on her and had her literally going crazy and destroying everything she built for a Costa Rica rental. Portia don't see the writing on the wall. Y'all, let's get into this. And the sad thing is, Simon's winning. If you guys don't know, Simon literally, Portia was filming with the Real Housewives of Atlanta before they even got a cast because everybody wanted to capture this. Simon then did a cease and desist saying that they couldn't use any footage of the house, his house, that Portia lives in. The producers had to scrap all that footage, and this is probably one of the reasons why Kenya got axed back, because we're going to see the same old thing rehashed in season 16. But peep this game, right? Simon now wants Porsha to turn over any unreleased reality TV footage. In addition to that, Simon wants Porsha to turn over how much income she actually made for her Real Housewives of Atlanta check. Now, let me just slow down because, baby, Simon's an idiot. But he's running a game on Porsha. And Portia's so stupid. She letting this happen. She ain't see this coming. Why is that so harmful? One, if she cannot film in her house, right? That means that she will have to film in another place. That means that Simon can go to court and say this is not her principal place of residence, because you even see it on the Real Housewives of Atlanta that she's not filming here. On top of that, but we'll come back to that because that's just layer one. On top of that, right? Porsha, they're saying, negotiated her prenup with Simon based on how much money she earned, right? Oh, they would have offered me 2 million, 3 million, 5 million. If I'm not working, then you're going to have to recompensate me. The only thing is, Porsha thought she was running a game on Simon. The only thing is, you was dealing with an old scammer, baby. He's been scamming since you were in 8th grade. Did you really think you were going to run game on him? By asking for this information, which he 100% has a right to, he can actually say that this prenup that I still think he's never going to pay Porsha, right? This prenup was entered into under false grounds. Porsha said that she was making a certain amount. Simon believed her. He based that on the payment he was going to give her. But if he can prove that Porsha lied about her finances, then this prenup can be invalidated for fraud. But let's roll it back because Simon don't even need the prenup. Porsha is such a country bumpkin. She doesn't even realize this. I know she thought she was dunking on Simon by talking about pay your taxes. First of all, Porsha, if you know enough about what Simon's doing to know whether he's paying his taxes or not, baby, then you are 100% involved in what that scammer was doing, the alleged scammer, right? Second of all, Porsha, do you not see what the writing of? She's so busy making TikToks, walking around in Simon's yard. She doesn't realize her security blanket is about to be put down. For all the idiots, they're just like, yes, Porsha got the bag. That house, Porsha's name is not on. She is not on the deed. A judge cannot give Porsha half that house. A judge cannot give Porsha ownership because Simon owns the house. Simon's name is on the lease. Simon bought that house before they were married. On top of that, Simon already paid the mortgage. He always paid the mortgage. Porsha has no claim to that house. Now, I know she was busy looking at Candy and Todd, talking about something. Oh my God, you got to get out in 30 days, just like Todd did with Candy. The only thing is, those things only benefit you when you are, right? Those things only benefit you when you are, in fact, the owner of the house. Porsha don't own that house. So what does that mean? Portia's busy doing TikToks. That house can be sold at any moment. Porsha has no right to the house. The mortgage owns the house. You cannot give away ownership for a house you don't own as of yet. Everybody knows that. Portia's been doing TikToks in the yard. There's nothing in the prenup that stops Simon from selling that house out from Porsha. Remember when Simon locked Porsha out the house? He locked her out the house the day that PJ's party was supposed to be there. Remember the man? She's like, this is her new daddy. It takes a village. We told Porsha, but Porsha is a dummy. She is a dummy, and she is literally just still doesn't see the plot. Simon is going to sell that house out from under her. You know how I know? One, Simon's petty, right? Two, he already put down roots in Dubai. Why everybody's clowning him because Simon's saying his new job is becoming a social media influencer. You're missing the point. Simon is moving to Dubai. He's establishing residency in Dubai. You cannot live in Dubai without a job at all. Simon is getting a job for what his work is and one that requires him to do nothing, but he needs to announce it. Do you see the game? Porsha's too stupid to see the game. His lawyers are too stupid to see the game. Simon is moving to Dubai. He's doing everything he needs to do to establish his citizenship. Baby, we already know that he's person non grata in America. As much as he wants to say, I'm fleeing, baby, you know your time is numbered. But Porsha's too stupid because she's literally doing TikToks in the front yard of that man's house. Porsha has a house. But more importantly, the third thing, right? Look how much Porsha. So when Simon bought that house, he put down, I think, about $3.5 million into the house. He really only needed to put down at most a $1 million down payment. That was actually a lot, but he could have put down one. The fact that he put 3.5 lets me know that when the house sells, he's already going to have equity. He basically sunk money into that. He needs, okay? He needs to sell that house to get those millions back out of the house. Nobody puts down a $3.5 million payment for a $5.8 million house, basically 50%, unless you needed to park money. He needs to sell that house to get those millions out of the house. When the house is sold, he'll get his $3.5 million. The bank will be paid. Everybody will be happy. Again, Porsha is too stupid to see the game. How do you sign a prenup for money you're never going to see? The house is not included in the prenup. Even if it was, Porsha wouldn't have any right. The bank owns that house. And Simon, even if they say, okay, well, you know what? You can get the equity in the time that you guys were married, which was only 15 months. This bank, they're going to pay the bank first. They're going to pay Simon's money back first. And then whatever profit is there, maybe Porsha and Simon will split that down the middle, but baby, that's only going to be a few thousand. Porsha literally keeps getting outsmarted time and time again. And because these idiots on social media see her dancing around, doing TikToks with literally, it's because, just tell me this, y'all. How did you go into a relationship and with an old man? Fallon ran game on Simon. And she left with way more than she came in. You saw the car collection. She ran game on that man. Porsha literally thought there was a billionaire nobody wanted, never thought to think, oh, whatever. Simon looking into her phone records because she knew that she was cheating just like Porsha, right? Simon looked at Porsha's records because he thinks that she's cheating. Simon's about to move to Dubai. Simon is selling that Atlanta house because, like we all suspect, baby, you might be able to come to America for that work visa for Simcoe Petroleum for business, but you will never be a citizenship. And we all know it's only a matter of time before his permanent residency is removed because he attained, once the court actually verified that you attained that green card on a fraudulent basis, that green card will be revoked. He's found a new place to live. Has the type of woman he likes, Latino woman, Eastern European, a lot of people for sale. He could keep living his fantasy. He can do what he wants. Porsha is no longer used to him. Porsha's selling that house. He played her playing perfect daddy to Pilar, just like he did with Fallon. And the same way he kicked Fallon's kid to the side, the same way he played her in Pilar, where he locked her out of the house on Pilar's birthday. So Pilar had to have a birthday someplace else. And meanwhile, through all this happening, and Porsha basically losing everything and actually leaving the marriage with less than she came in, with less than she came in. She's still doing TikToks in the front yard, and there are idiots applauding her as if she got to the bag, baby. If that is the bag, I don't want to see. I don't want to see what down bad is. Listen, I never thought I would say this, but Simon is winning against Porsha. Simon is winning. And Porsha, I know y'all want her to be the patriot, saint, a wayward hose. But this woman, she too dumb. She too dumb. Find somebody else to look up to. But you too can be used for 15 months by an old man putting one leg up, helping him learn how to do FaceApp, helping him rehab his image, helping him convince everybody he's rich. So now he's whining and dining the same girl he's in Dubai he always was, flying girls out the same and proving it's 1,000 yous. It's only one of him. Y'all, listen. I've been keeping quiet on this because I've been waiting to see who's winning in the divorce. I thought maybe Porsha was just playing dumb, but like everything else, one thing for certain, two things for sure. All 265 days of the year, Porsha always going to be in the first car, the conductor of the Underground Railroad. Y'all, listen, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later, but I will say, go check out my Porsha and Simon playlist. I've been telling y'all how things are going to play out, and I have been right. And baby, Porsha need to go and hurry up and find, well, she already got another house, like Simon said, but Simon is about to sell that house. You heard it here first. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.